And welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be doing a house, but a 25k budget alone, so it's kind of like a starter house but not. I just wanted to do a house with a budget because I thought it'd be fun to do. And yeah, you do down here I have 30,000. There's a couple reasons why I'm doing this video, but we don't have to get into that. So yeah, we will be spending 25,000, and that's the budget, and that's all we can spend. But let's go ahead and get into build mode and start with the building. So I don't want it to be too big because it's going to be a relatively small house because it's a smaller budget. So let's see what we got going on here. So there's a little, I decided to add a little garage, which probably isn't the best idea. There won't be anything in there. Because, well, budget. So yeah, so let's see where we want to take. So if I bring this out, then maybe do like out one and then do three, and then we'll bring it over, bring it in, then we'll do this, and then no, that won't work because we have to connect the garage. So maybe one more over. Crap. Let me figure this out. Okay, so I think that's all I'm gonna do for the front garden part because, like I said, it's a 25k house, and so yeah, this is what we'll do for the garden part. It doesn't look great, but it's not necessarily bad. It's just we have to be conscious of how much we spend on what, because yeah. So let's go ahead and paint the house, see what we want to paint the house, and then we'll do windows, doors, and then we'll finally get into the inside. So let's go ahead and do, I know I want to do a two-tone, so how about we start right here, and we'll do the brick. Okay, so that's the painting done. Now we're gonna get into the windows, and I'm probably not gonna add wall trim because I don't really have the budget for that. So I guess we'll do these windows. We'll just have to use a lot of small ones because we don't have money for it. That is so fun, is it not? Okay, so we are gonna have to move into the inside because I've already spent 5,000 on the house, the shell, and the front yard alone. So we're gonna definitely need to figure out a layout for this house because yeah, that is not great. So let's see here, where do we want everything to go? So what I think I'll do is kitchen, living, then we'll add a little dining space over here. But before we do anything, we need to add some flooring. And normally I would separate the kitchen and the living room, but I'm just going to do it as the same because we're sparing for change over here because I thought this would have been a good idea. I'm not entirely sure I've made the right decision. I guess we'll find out though. But yeah, so we'll do that. Why did it glitch through? It's a lot of space. However, I'm just gonna have to go with it. So let's go ahead and go to appliances. We're gonna have to choose the cheapest of the cheapest. We'll do that, and then we'll choose this fridge. How do I want to pull this off? They figure this out. So maybe if we move the stove over here and put this in the center, it's just not matching up how I wanted it to. Let's go find the cabinets and see where they go. It was just an awkward like corner right there, so I went ahead and changed it and added a door frame to square it off. I think I made the house too big, but I really don't have time or the patience to redo it. So we're just gonna have to go with the flow and see what happens. I'm about around 7,000, so gotta be careful of what I actually buy. So we're gonna start off with counters and then we'll go from there. Hopefully I don't spend too much money, but I guess we'll see what happens because things in Bloxburg are starting to become expensive. Okay, there's primarily the kitchen done. I'll do the coloring and everything at the end because I don't know what I'm gonna have the money for and what I'm not gonna have the money for. So I'm gonna wait till the end to see what I can actually afford. And so I'm just doing bare minimum. So let me actually go ahead and grab some stools for this over here because kind of beats the point if you can't sit down. So we'll do that one right there, and then we'll do that one right there. Yeah, okay, then I think that looks fine. And then over here is where the living space is going to be. It's kind of a big living space, but I really don't know how to, like, change the width of it because it's already, like, pre-made. So, not pre-made, already made. I don't know what I was saying. So maybe just add a larger carpet, see if that helps any. Maybe. I don't really know. And then we'll go to comfort. Comfort. I don't know if I'm gonna use the cheapest. I think I'll have to use the cheapest. No, I don't want to use the cheapest. I'd rather spend the little extra money to buy a nicer couch than that. So, so I guess we'll do this, which may be a stupid idea, but I guess we'll find out, won't we? So, right there. I forgot I wasn't recording, and I basically done most of the work for the living room, but it's fine. We can go ahead and start working on the dining table. For the dining table, we're actually just going to have to use a round table because I don't think I'm going to be able to fit anything else. So let's see what dining tables I have. I think I'm going to use the circled marble one or the rustic one. I guess we'll use this one since it's the first one I see. So we'll add a... Do you think I could add a rectangular one? Maybe a smaller one? Yeah, I think maybe a slightly smaller one. If we have one. Do we even have a smaller one than that? I mean, we could do this one. Yeah, I guess we'll do that one because that one looks fine-ish enough. And then for the chairs, we can use these ones, which look fine. Okay, and there's the dining space. I think we're gonna go ahead and start on the bedroom, to see if there is. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to add a two-thing bed. I think I'm gonna have to use a singular one, which is fine. It's just for the bedroom. I thought I was gonna have to use. I thought it was gonna be slightly bigger, but it's not, which is fine. It's just in a house like this, I don't necessarily normally go for the singular beds. I don't know why I couldn't speak. Add a bookcase in here. Trying to see what I can add that isn't too much, because we're kind of on a budget here. But if we go to dressers, we could probably maybe add one of these. Is that too close? Yeah, I think that's a little too close. So we'll add one right there. And then on this side, we can see if we can fit a desk for like work and stuff. Depends what desk we're looking at. I don't think an L one would fit. Yeah, it would not. So if we do this one, maybe. It'll be like cutting in a little bit, but I think you can just jump. I'll be fine, because actually we can move that. And then move the desk right here. Does it poke out of the house? It does not. So we can add that right there. And then no, that doesn't fit right there. So we could possibly add it right here. Is that too close? It's fine. We'll figure it out. I think since we got the basics down, we can go ahead and go into the bathroom to see what... Should I just type in bathroom? No. Bath. Okay, so we're gonna use... Dang, those are expensive. Okay, so I think the best choice is to use a pre-built one of those. And then pre-built one of these. This is going to be a very tight space, but you know what? We really don't have a choice, so. And then I guess pre-built one of those. It's a very tight space, but we're actually going to change it to white. Normally it would be different, like with tiles or so. Actually, we could probably make it like this. Okay, I don't hate that. So we'll like make a little accent wall for some of the walls, because this place is very does the brick look too industrial? I actually like it, so we'll go with it. So what I'm actually going to go ahead and do is just go through the entire house and color everything really quick. I'm going to do it off camera because it's just really going to be coloring. So when I get done coloring everything, I'll be back. We'll look at the total, and if we have anything left over, then we'll do some final touches for the decoration. Okay, so we have about 4,000 left, so let's go ahead and just do some finishing details on the place. So we'll add some plants and things like that. We can't add too much, but we can definitely add some plants and things to like fit into the entirety of the vibe. Okay, and we are finally done with the build. On the outside it doesn't look great, but it's not too bad. I didn't get to add a lot of detail outside because obviously the budget restrained for a majority of it, but the end total was, drumroll please, $25,434. So let's get into the grand tour, shall we? So I made a little driveway. There's no car, but you know, I guess it happens. There's nothing really in here but boxes, so it's really nothing to really see there. Then if we come on over here, we have a front door, again pretty basic, but if we walk in, we have a little stand right here, a welcome mat right away, a little console table and a mirror. I did what I could with the money I had, so it. Over here we have the kitchen. It's a pretty basic kitchen, no decoration really. Here's
today, Junior.
The only really decoration is the plant, and I added the microwave and a rug right here. That's pretty much it for the kitchen. The living space is right here. I added this back wall. It looks a little industrial, but I do have a plan for an industrial build coming up really soon. So I'm super excited about that. It's just, it's not quite finished yet. But here is the living space. And then if we come on over here, a dining space. It's just a small little dining table. And then right here we have some books. And, well, bookcases with some books. And then it was a weird corner, so I decided to like make it into an actual wall and then separate it, because it was really affecting the way the kitchen was coming out. So I added a wall right there to make it more easier to use for me to actually build with it. And then again, this is the garage, but we've done looked at that. So if we come on over here, then we have the bedroom, a singular bed. Again, it's a majority of the stuff that was just copied and pasted because, again, how much money? A dresser, a mirror, the bookshelf, 2 side tables, and then a desk right here. Then if we come out of the bedroom into the bathroom, which is a super tight fit, we have the toilet, we have the thing, and then I was able to add a towel rack and toilet paper right there. And so yeah, that is pretty much the entire build. I don't think it turned out terrible. It's just obviously not the greatest, but for $25,000, I think it turned out pretty fine. I do hope you enjoyed. If there's any other videos that you would like to see from me, I will more than happy do them. I am working on a couple of projects right now. I'm making my own starter home. Like, it's similar to this, like within the budget, 1 story. It's just, well, maybe 1 story. We'll see how that turns out. But a starter home, budget friendly, no game pass. I'm working on a lot of projects right now. Do let me know which other videos you would like to see, because I will more than happily do them. But thank you so much for watching. If you haven't, please consider liking and subscribing. That'd be pretty cool. And yes, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.